Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Most. Today I'm going to show you how you can create an awesome game in Python. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So let's get started. First of all, what is this game about? This game is about randomly selecting an element from an array, and depending upon the value that the user selects, we are going to determine if the user wins or loses. And also the computer is going to choose a value randomly, and we are going to compare these two values that have been selected by the person who's going to play this game and the computer. And then once we compare them, we will see who has chosen what, and depending upon the value, we'll decide who wins. So first of all, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to import the random package, random, because I need to use it to select a number randomly. And first of all, I'm going to create a list that has three values: king, queen, and prince. And obviously the king is the strongest, and if the user selects king, then the user wins. If the user selects queen, then we are going to compare it with the value that has been selected by the computer. If the computer selects prince, and the user selects queen, then the user wins. And if the user selects, let's say, prince, and the computer selects king, then the user loses. So we need to here create an input to ask the user to select a number. Please select a number from 0 to 2. Let's say 0, 1, or 2. And we need to add the value in an input in integer, because obviously it's going to be 1, 2, or 0, 1, or 2. And here we can say selected value is going to be this. Let me zoom out so that you can see. And we need also to get the value that the computer is going to select. So in order to generate a random number, we can use the random class and then rand int, and then we pass the range, let's say from 1 to 2, from 1 to 2, or from 0 to 2, because we want 0. And this is going to be the computer number, chosen number is going to be this. And what we want to do is that we want to compare these two values. So we can say here if the list and then selected value by the user is king, then immediately the user here wins. So we can print user, you win. And we can add else if the list selected value is queen, and a list computer number is king, then the computer wins, king. Then we can say here print you lost. And we can also add else nothing, print, and here nothing. And by the way, you need to add many else ifs here, because we need to compare each value. So I'm going to leave this to you, but you get the idea. But we still have a problem. You know what is it? The problem is that these values will always be the same, meaning that If the user selects 0, if the user types 0, then we will get king. He will get king and he wins. And if he plays the game again and types 0, he gets king again and he wins. So the user eventually is going to know the location of each of these values in the array. Therefore, we need to change these values. We need to change the location of these values. So meaning that we want to change the location of this prince to be sometimes at the end, at the beginning, sometimes at the end. Also the king, sometimes at the middle, sometimes in the end. So that can be done using the random. So we can here say random and then shuffle, and then we pass this list. This is going to solve the problem, and the user will not be able to know the location of these. And by the way, you can run this game forever. Here you can say, you can add while here, actually here, while 1, while true, then run this code. And let me now save and open my terminal. And in my terminal, I can now type Python, then Python, and then Python 3, and then the name of the file, game.py. And I should first go to the desktop and run the game again. And I have here an error. So I have a syntax error. It should be here without and I should push this, and now let me run again, and let me choose 0 and then hit enter. As you can see here, it says you win. Let's type 1, you win. Let's type 1 again, nothing. Let's type 2, you win. 2, nothing. 2, and then you lost. So it works. And what I want you to do now is that I want you to develop this further. You need to add else if many times and check each value and create an awesome game. So this is an awesome game and simple, very simple game that you can create with only one class and your logic. So this is the end of this tutorial. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. And by the way, guys, I have created a simple free book on how to make money online coding and how to become a professional freelance programmer. You can download that. You will find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.